She is the headliner right now. Give it up for Bayside's own Heather B.
Oh my God, find a fucking leave, dick. He had me come here at 9:20. I'm like, am I going on at 9:20? He's like, maybe 9:30. I'm like, all right. Fuck, what is it, 2 hours later? You're lucky you're the best scissor I ever had, baby.
Yeah! Scissor me that!
Alright, so it's June. It's my fucking month. No, I have no fucking pride, to be honest with you guys. Is anybody here like really gay in the room?
Yeah.
I know how gay he is. Yes, he is. He's definitely gay. But he's also cool as balls, and won't get offended by all the dumb shit I'm gonna say. Alright, so yeah. Again, fuck the gays. No, I mean it genuinely. I lost my pride. And, you know, I try to find it. I think maybe it just kind of wore off.
It went back to the closet.
Yeah. You know damn well I'm not back in that closet. But anyway, so Steven gets me to come up once in a while, and I was like, let me do a little research, get my pride back. So me and my girl, we went to the city, and I'm like, let's go to the village. Let's fucking re-find my pride. Now, let me explain. I was gay back when you couldn't be gay. I'm an 85 baby. All right? Yeah. Back when, you kept your mouth sealed. You did not tell Jesus, your parents. You got a fake boyfriend to cover it up to the both of them. That's the gay I was. Like, all I wanted to do, like, the issues I had were, can I go somewhere without getting my ass kicked? And again, I've had my ass kicked a few times just for not looking straight enough. But now we have serious problems, like what if you don't say the right fucking letter or pronoun? The real fucking struggles of these new gays. It's hard to empathize, I gotta say. Like, for us, we wanted to just, fit in, be accepted, be a part of the community, us old dykes, which maybe I can't drop the N-bombs, but none of you guys can drop dyke like I can all night. Dyke, 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 dyke. You're a dyke, can't say it to me. It's like me getting to be the Cat Williams of the N-word right now, just fucking throwing out dykes left and right. But anyway, so you have this old school mentality, and now I have to have this new school mentality where we do not, we want to be different, we want to be, special, we need our own pronouns, and God forbid you don't say the right one, we're really offended and we want to ostracize you from society because we're new gay, and that's why I fucking hate you guys, to be dead honest. I paved the way for you guys to run around and be like, oh, I want to be called a plural. How is it possible? How can you be a they? Is there two of you? Oh, fuck. I swear to God. I can't. And now it's so cool to be gay. Like, that's the best part. Like, maybe I had the pick of the softball litter in college. You know what I mean? Like, I got to pitcher catch one ball at a time. Now, I can field like 3 buckets of balls because every girl thinks it's so cool to be gay. And I know it. I'm a bartender at Bourbon. It's at this point now, if I just look a straight girl in the eyes, I could probably fuck her. I used to base that, like, how straight a girl was on how many text messages it took to fuck her. Back then, she was super straight. It took like maybe 2 weeks. Now, because it's so fucking cool, I just gotta wink once at that one girl that looks me in the eye. That would work. I don't know, this fucking alphabet's ridiculous. Even tonight, I'm like LGBT. I had to look it up. Like, that's how much I hate the gays. I don't even know our fucking alphabet. So I looked this shit up, right? They've added more letters to it. I don't know if you guys know. It's LGBTQXY. Someone said there was a symbol in it. I was like, they put like a plus sign in there. I want to identify as a plus sign. That sounds awesome. But so it's I and A are the other ones. I looked up what I was and then I couldn't be bothered with A. But I was intersex. Now this is where I think all of our pronoun issues are like happening. So intersex is you were like, let's say, born a girl, raised a girl, and then somewhere in my future, look how I put it to me real quick, you identify as someone else, like as a boy or a cat, whatever it is, right? Fucking interest. I think that. I don't know, maybe you can't identify as a cat, but there's some student in the city that identifies as a cat, and they fucking put a litter box in the teacher's lounge so she can go to the bathroom. I swear to God, this generation. Jesus Christ. All right, so intersex. I'm like, all right, well, I don't know where I would fall on the fucking alphabet, to be honest with you. I definitely know God knew better than to give me a dick. Honestly, I commend everybody who has one in their pants right now, because I would never. I see it like, sorry, anybody ever see Boss Baby? You know that like animated movie, alright? So like in the movie there's like just kids on a little conveyor belt, right? And there's just a boys line and a girls line. And I can see myself just on the boys line, just fucking waiting to get my just ready. And then like God like puts the stop, like fuck. Just grabs me and throws me in the girls' chute. They're like, what? It's like population control, just let it go. Let it go. No, I think like that's where it is. Like, I have big dick mentality. That's not even like I think like a lesbian. I think like I just want to fuck everything if I had a dick. Like that's, and I get it. Like if this was the case, it'd probably be rotted off by now. You'd all be fucking fucked, literally. I don't know how much I can cross this line, but I'd probably be a little rapey. I mean, it's probably better I don't. Like, you know, I'd never know how many no's, you know what I mean? I'd never figure that shit out. Too much? All right. I'm like, that one might get me killed. Okay. Where was I? Oh, having my dick, right. I think about that a lot. Like, you know, when I was a kid, obviously, Staten Island, which I didn't even throw that out at you, fucking Staten Island, which is like Italian, Irish. If you've watched one of those mob shows, that's really how the fuck everybody acts there. Catholic, and a really crazy mother and family, right? So that was growing up, and I still like had no idea that maybe I was intersex identifying. Like my mom would put me in like one of those night shirts, like you know, like a tank, like a guinea tee kind of for girls, but she'd have to like cut the bow off, like since I was 4 years old. So like maybe I wanted a dick. That's a big like gangster type of thing. It's a big dick shit. What the fuck was it? Oh yeah, and then like obviously because I wanted to play with G.I. Joes and Ninja Turtles. Hell yeah, right?
Fuck yeah.
My mom like gave me sport equipment because like at least like make her play sports so she doesn't become a man. But I didn't become one. But I do have, if I was to let's say compare my gay parts to what would be my penis, all right, they say like, you know, this is pretty big for a girl. Anybody have like, Steven, I know your hands aren't big, come here. Look at the size of my dick over Steven's. Steven, how long's your tongue, baby? Show me your tongue. Touch your nose. Like a meerkat, huh? I could pick this shit. I would have a fucking big black dick. for sure. It would be circumcised because I'd want a girl to suck it. You know what, like, it's funny, I've only done, this is my third time doing this, and I've kind of stayed on the gay topic, which I guess is just interesting for me, because I can say what I want, and you guys can't do anything about it. But I thought it'd be fun, like, is there any gay questions? Sexual, pride-oriented, which I may not know about, but that you would have for a lesbian like myself.
How do you feel about truffle butter?
How do you feel about truffle butter?
I'm lactose intolerant.
Prove it. This is the Q&A for your dirty dyke. Nobody has any weird lesbian. Has anybody been here for my scissoring bit? Oh, okay, good. So that's a myth. Steven, how much time do I have? Do I have time to hump the chair?
3 minutes.
All right. Do you want to hear about me humping a chair or making girls squirt?
You know what?
No.
No squirt? Just scissor? You're front fucking row. You get whatever you want. Okay, so. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see how funny I am after scissoring, then kick me out. So, scissoring, if you guys don't know, it's this thing you see on Pornhub. It's like the end of a lesbian video, right? Where these two girls take their vaginas and they, I don't know, dry hump it. I don't know how. Literally, I had no fucking clue what this was. So, I was a little late into Pornhub. I'm older, right? Shit didn't get wild until like after iPhones, and I was done with most of my fucking, so like late 20s for me, or early 20s. And I type in, in the search bar, obviously, lesbian. And the first thing for suggested search, which you guys are all gonna go do now tonight when you get home, is you type lesbian, the suggested search will say lesbian scissoring. It's the first option. So of course I clicked it, And not only that, I was amazed, that this was a thing that I never knew about. I mean, at this point, I probably fucked a football team of chicks, and never once did somebody try to scissor me. I'm like, fuck, I don't got this shit. So I watched every single video I think ever made. So let's go back 3 years of me watching scissoring. And at some point, this chair's not gonna cut it. I need a sturdy bitch for this one. Okay, so I'm like, all right, let me see. This looks like something I used to do in high school. You remember dry humping? Right? That's when a guy would take his dick. Hold on, last time I fell when I did this. All right, so let's look at this as lady parts, right? Up here, your face, don't matter. We got your tits here, right? And we got your vagine right here. All right, so you're making out in the car, we're in our jeans. We're always in our fucking jeans in high school, right? And he gets his dick right there. And he's just, If it's good enough, maybe you're getting finger blasted, Maybe she's out of those fucking jeans. Maybe. But that's dry humping. Wasn't the best, but it got things done, right? So now I'm watching this, I'm like, all right, so it's kind of like dry humping, because how is it that two enclave things could possibly, I just don't understand what the fuck it would be, other than maybe a form of dry humping, which I call quaffing. Now, I don't have a dick, we already talked about what that would be like. So if I did have to use this thigh right here, I'd use it like a penis, right on the clit, just get, met you straight girl after 2 weeks of text. I had no idea that was gonna happen in the car. That's called quaffing, right? Same idea. Hopefully I got her out of her pants. Someone got finger blasted. Awesome. So now scissoring. Scissoring is when you line up the labias, I suppose, along with the clit, and you swoop each other. And like, this blew my mind because I tried every fucking position. And it's not that any of them are like awful, but they're never that great where you're like, oh, I'm definitely gonna finish. If anything, like you get in one position and like your ass cramps and you fucking want to die because you're like upside down, fucking trying to smush your vaginas together. It's the worst. It's the worst. So I did all this research, I practiced it. I'm like, this is some dumb bullshit. Oh, now I have to go. Look at him. Told me to do whatever I fucking wanted. All right. So, I'm like, all right, so like this is fucking nonsense. Now, if you watch porn, any lesbian porn, which I know nobody here watches porn, right? At the end of a lesbian scene, so these girls do all of this, like, fucking finger banging, blasting, squirting, asses, everything. At the end, after all these orgasms, these two girls decide they're gonna scissor for, like, the ultimate orgasm. Did you look? Come on. It's like the last 45 seconds, like the most passionate thing. Like, the best part was the scissoring. Oh my God, it's awful. Oh. The truth is, if you are a real lesbian, which I think there's only like 2 of us in the room tonight, me and my lesbian. Oh, no, I know that big type. There he is. He's got big lesbian fingers.
Identify as lesbian.
He did. I know you do. And your head looks like a penis. It's so great. I can say whatever the fuck I want. It's my month, motherfucker. Alright? God damn. Steven, I'm not fucking leaving. You're gonna wait 2 hours to end this show like I did have to get on this fucking stage. How about that? No, I'm just kidding. Happy Pride, everybody. Alright. Thank you guys.